Welcome to the It Factor. We're Jemmy and Nye, and we're exploring a new blog post by Mr. Len Kaplan,
Okay.
CEO of CDML and MSP in Queens, New York, offering network management VoIP and UCAS cybersecurity compliance, IaaS Cloud and Microsoft 365 and Azure.
Wow. That's a lot.
If you're a small business owner or manage IT for a growing organization, this deep dive is for you, so stay tuned.
Looking forward to it.
You know, we hear a lot about AI these days, but it can feel pretty overwhelming,
Yeah,
especially for small businesses who are already juggling a million things.
absolutely. It's a bit like the Wild West out there right now.
Right.
Everyone's talking about AI, but not everyone really understands what it means to use it responsibly.
Yeah, this blog post by Len Kaplan really caught my eye because it talks about the potential risks of AI, like biased decisions or data breaches. Are these really things that small businesses need to be worried about?
They are very real concerns.
Okay.
Let's say you're a small business using an AI tool to analyze customer data for marketing. If that AI is trained on biased data, it could unintentionally exclude certain demographics,
Oh, wow.
which would lead to lost opportunities and maybe even some reputational damage.
Okay, that makes sense. But how can a small business even begin to wrap their heads around something as complex as AI governance?
Right.
It sounds like a huge undertaking.
It's definitely a journey, but it doesn't have to be overwhelming.
Yeah.
A good first step is to think about your company values and how you want to see those reflected in your use of AI.
Okay.
That's the foundation of your ethical guidelines.
So, like, if fairness and transparency are important to my business, I need to make sure those principles are baked into any AI systems I use.
Exactly. And that's where things like data governance come in.
Okay.
So imagine you're a small retailer using AI to personalize product recommendations for your customers.
Yeah.
If the AI is trained on inaccurate or incomplete data, it could lead to irrelevant or even offensive suggestions.
I hadn't thought about it like that. So it's not just about protecting your business. It's also about respecting your customers and building trust with them.
Precisely. Good AI governance is as much about building trust as it is about mitigating risks.
Okay.
And of course, it's about ensuring you're not running afoul of any regulations which are constantly evolving in this space.
Speaking of navigating complex regulations, the article mentions how managed service providers, or MSPs, can play a key role in helping businesses implement AI governance.
Yeah.
How does that work in practice?
Well, MSPs like CDML can offer a range of services.
Okay.
For instance, they can help you conduct a thorough audit of your data to identify potential biases, or they can help you develop and implement clear policies for data usage and access control. Think of them as your AI Sherpas guiding you through the process.
I like that analogy. But what about businesses that might not be ready to bring in an external partner?
Sure.
What are some practical first steps they can take on their own?
That's a great question. One simple but powerful step is to start having conversations within your organization about AI and its implications.
So just starting to think about these issues and getting everyone on the same page can make a big difference.
Absolutely. Building a culture of responsible AI use starts with awareness and open dialogue.
Okay.
And remember, even small steps can have a significant impact in the long run.
This has been really insightful. We've talked about the potential risks of AI for small businesses, the importance of data governance, and how MSPs can provide support.
Yes.
But how does good AI governance actually translate into tangible benefits? How does it help a business thrive?
That's where things get really interesting. We'll delve into those benefits and more after a quick.
Okay, so we've talked about the risks and how to get started with AI governance. But what's the payoff? How does all this effort actually translate into business success for a small business owner like me?
Well, think about it this way. When you have a solid AI governance framework in place, it's like building a foundation of trust. Your customers know you're handling their data responsibly, and your employees feel confident using AI tools. That trust can translate into increased loyalty, positive reviews, and ultimately a stronger brand reputation.
I see. So it's not just about avoiding bad press. It's about actively building a positive image.
Exactly. And it can go even deeper than that. Good AI governance can help you make better business decisions.
Okay.
If your AI systems are providing insights based on accurate, unbiased data, you're more likely to make smart choices about things like marketing spend, inventory management, or even hiring.
That's a great point. It's not just about ethics, it's about effectiveness too.
Absolutely. And let's not forget about the legal side of things. AI regulations are constantly evolving, and it can be a minefield for small businesses to navigate. Having a solid AI governance framework in place can help you demonstrate compliance and avoid costly penalties.
So it's like a safety net that allows you to innovate with AI while minimizing the risk of legal headaches down the line.
Precisely. And all of these factors can contribute to a more efficient, competitive, and ultimately more profitable business.
Now, that's something any small business owner can get behind. The article also touched on the potential dangers of sharing sensitive information with AI systems. It used an analogy about sharing your secret recipe. Can you elaborate on that a bit?
Sure, the point is that not all data is created equal, and you need to be mindful of what you're feeding into your AI systems. Imagine you're a small manufacturer using AI to optimize your production process.
Okay.
If you inadvertently share proprietary information with a third-party AI provider, it could put your competitive edge at risk.
So it's not just about protecting customer data, it's about safeguarding your own intellectual property as well.
Exactly. It's about being strategic and selective with your data sharing. Ask yourself what data is truly essential for the AI to function. What are the potential risks if this data were to be compromised?
I see. It's about finding that balance between leveraging the power of AI and maintaining control over your valuable information.
Exactly. And that's where having clear data governance policies comes in, along with a robust understanding of data security best practices.
This all makes a lot of sense, but I imagine it can feel like a lot to handle, especially for small business owners who are already wearing multiple hats.
You're right, it can be daunting. But remember, you don't have to go it alone. There are resources available to help you navigate these complexities,
Okay.
whether it's partnering with an experienced MSP or seeking guidance from industry organizations.
Speaking of MSPs, you mentioned earlier that they can play a key role in helping businesses implement AI governance. Can you give us a few concrete examples of how they might do that?
Certainly. For example, an MSP can help you develop and implement a data classification system,
Okay.
which is essential for understanding what data you have, where it's stored, and who has access to it. They can also help you train your employees on data security best practices, ensuring that everyone in your organization understands their role in protecting sensitive information.
So it's not just about technology, it's about people and processes too.
Absolutely. AI governance is a holistic endeavor that requires a multifaceted approach. And a good MSP can be an invaluable partner in that journey.
This has been a really enlightening conversation. We've covered a lot of ground from the potential risks of AI to the importance of data governance and the role of MSPs. But I want to circle back to something you said earlier about the benefits of AI governance. Can you
Right.
elaborate on that a bit more? How can good AI governance actually help a small business thrive?
You're right. Let's dive deeper into that. One of the key benefits is that it allows you to. One of the key benefits is that it allows you to build a sustainable and scalable AI strategy.
Yeah.
When you have clear guidelines and processes in place,
Yeah.
it's much easier to integrate new AI tools and technologies into your operations without introducing unnecessary risk.
Well, it's about future-proofing your business, right?
Exactly.
Making sure you're ready for whatever advancements come next in the world of AI.
Exactly. And that agility is crucial in today's rapidly evolving technological landscape. But good AI governance also helps you attract and retain top talent.
I hadn't thought about that. How so?
Well, increasingly skilled professionals are looking to work for companies that align with their values,
Okay.
especially when it comes to ethical considerations like responsible AI use.
Mm-hmm.
By demonstrating a commitment to AI governance, you're sending a signal that you're a forward-thinking and responsible organization,
Right.
which can be a major draw for top talent.
That's a great point.
Yeah,
In a competitive job market, it's important to stand out for the right reasons.
absolutely.
Yeah.
And of course, good AI governance can lead to increased innovation.
Okay.
When your team feels confident that they're working within a safe and ethical framework,
Yeah.
they're more likely to experiment, explore new ideas, and ultimately drive innovation.
It's like you're creating a culture of responsible experimentation.
Exactly. And that kind of culture can be a major competitive advantage.
This has been a truly eye-opening conversation. We've covered a lot of ground from the potential risks of AI to the tangible benefits of good governance. What's the one key takeaway you want our listeners to walk away with?
I'd say this AI is a powerful tool that can help small businesses achieve incredible things.
Yeah.
But it's crucial to approach it with a thoughtful and strategic mindset. Good AI governance isn't just about checking boxes. It's about creating a foundation for sustainable success in the age of AI.
So for any small business owner out there who's feeling a bit overwhelmed by the prospect of AI, remember that you don't have to go it alone. Start by asking the right questions. Educate yourself and your team, and don't be afraid to seek guidance from experts like our guest Len Kaplan and his company CDML. After all, responsible AI use is everyone's responsibility.
Well said. And one final thought to leave our listeners with, as you start exploring AI solutions for your business, ask yourself and your potential tech partners this: what steps are you taking to ensure your AI is not only powerful, but also ethical and trustworthy?
That's an excellent question to ponder. Thanks for joining us for this deep dive into AI governance. Until next time, stay curious.